So this next one that we're gonna do is the shank button. This is one version. This is another version. That one's got a plastic shank. This one's got a metal shank. They're put on the same way. So what you're gonna do is to secure the thread onto the fabric. You're going to, first off, you're doing another double strand. So there's 4 through it. So that way you don't have to sew as many and you don't have to work as hard. So the first stitch is just 1 stitch into the fabric to secure the thread into the fabric. My tail's already short, so I don't need to cut it, but if you have a long tail, cut it right now. And you can do 1 stitch or 2 just through the fabric to secure the thread in the fabric. Then you take your shank button and you put your needle through the shank and then back through the fabric. This one is super easy. So when you pull the thread, you see how it's on there? Like that. You can do 2 or 3 more because we have the double strand. You don't have to do 6 or 7 to make it secure. Shank buttons are usually used on things like coats with thick fabric so that there's this space between the fabric and the button that the other side can go into. Once you've got it through, you come back through here and you'll anchor it on the stitch by tying a knot. You have your loop, put your needle back through there and do that twice. And then I push it back through the back and I cut my tail back there so that there's no sign of it. So just like that, and it's gonna wobble a little bit because it's not through the fabric yet. If it had another layer over it, it would hold a little better, but that's the shank button.